Okay, I'm doing a bit of collage because I'm clearing up all the bits and I'm incorporating the autumn cluster medley. All right, so I've got still some of the sort of pages that I use these. You might have seen me do this in a video. I think I made something out. Envelope, wasn't it? I covered an envelope. Right, these are some things I've used recently, so I'm going to put these in as well. Incorporate them because I've been sort of like over stamping. There's a bit of a gel print here that I just cut up. All right, so I'm going to incorporate those as well, and some loads of bits here. Sorry if this is a bit big, but I've got quite a few tags to make, so I'm going to need a bit bigger, really. So I just use the book pages around. I got use 5. Just gonna start there. Right. Oh, let's have that. Right. I'm going to put these over there somewhere. I mean, a lot of this will be covered, so, but hopefully I'll still keep some of the mushrooms there stamped out, so they look quite good. Just using bigger bits first, yeah. I'm overlapping, but not too much. Oops. Trying to clear a bit of that, and then it'd be easier to see. Because I only use book pages, I can still always do another layer. And it's never too thick, if you know what I mean. Yes, I got a gap there, but that's okay because we can fill in with a nice pattern piece there. Right, that's all right. But leave that open in case I need that. Right, I'm starting to add a few of the papers now from the cluster kit. Right, I've got to wipe my hands a minute because they're getting a bit sticky and everything's sticking to it, and then I'm going to turn it around again, have a little look, see what's happening. Right, so I trimmed all around ish, you know, it's okay, that's fine, and just finished off, and I can see some bits where I need to sort of like here, but I've got rid of all those bits there. The only bits I've got left is those, which is very good. Oh, a couple more here, but not much. So that's all right. I'll put them in my pot because I'm going for colour now. Oh, what's that one like? That one's quite nice. It's because I don't want to cover the mushrooms up. Let's have a look at this. I might put that there. No. This is not washi tape. This is just a piece of the paper, but to me it looked like a nice piece of washi tape, so I did put some double-sided tape on it. Okay, right, this has got a bit wonky here, so I'm going to cover that up. Yeah. No, I'm going to leave it that. So, okay, so that's all done. So we just got to cut it down now. So I am going to just cut it down and go from there. I'm going to do most probably 6. I'll do 6.5 for my first one, I think. So hopefully, let's have a look. What are we? 13. So I think we're about right. So literally, I'm going to cut this in half first. Okay. Then we can, it's more manageable. All right. But in half will be fine. So now you'll be able to see what I'm doing more. Okay, so I'll go and do that and tidy up a bit. Okay, so that's in half, and I did level things up a bit, but there's a bit down here and things like that, but because it's 6.5, I've got a little bit of space really where I am gonna cut that off, you see. Yeah, just trim that, and I'm gonna come to about there on that one. I think that'll look quite nice. Yeah, and then I will trim off down there, of course. This one I want 3.25, I think. So let's have a look where that goes. Actually, I'm going to go for 3 there. Yeah. So that's nice. Just think that does not look quite right there. There we go. That's it. Yep, now that is lovely. Yep, like that. This is a skinnier one. I will come 5.75. Just trim that off. That's nice. All right, let's get these mushrooms in, considering we've preserved them. Let's have a look at this then. All right, okay. I might just, oh no, I want that. Let me just go about there on that one. Okay, I've got my mushroom. Now with this one, I am going to just cut it. Right, okay, I'm going to do 4x6. So that's, that should be about right. So I'm going to go, I'm not looking. I might go 3.5 by 5. Yeah, that's right. This is the better end. So okay. So I'm doing 3.5 by 5. Okay, 3.5. I was going to say that. 3.5 by 5 for my journaling card. Yep. So definitely got to do something with that one. But that's cool. So that's that one done. Haven't looked at that, whether that's any good for a tab. Yep, that's fine. Nothing wrong with that, look. Could use that in something. It's only book page there. Right. Okay, next one. Right, I'm gonna go up there. I know, then I'm gonna cut this in half. Yep, like that. Little skinny one, but that'll be all right. Yep. All right, here goes. So it's by 5, wasn't it? I can't fit that in, so I have to go 3.5. By 5. Yeah, I know I've got some left over, but I don't mind. This is just, I want something different and I don't want to see what I'm doing. So sometimes you can think too much. 3.5. Okay, like that one, really. Just something added, but that's actually a really nice tag. So is that one. All right, let's look at the ones the worst. Really need something doing. It's got a lot going on, but that's got to be broken up by something plain. That one's actually quite nice. A bit lace on the top will stop that. That one's fine. This one's quite busy, so that's got to be broken up. That one is actually okay. It's these. That one, not too bad. That's just a bit of lace on the top. So need something to do in with those for sure. Okay. We can go there, can't we? Right. Plain one. Perfect. And straight away you add that, then something here. Yeah, that would work. So I'm going to do that. Oh, I could move a bit nearer now, actually. Sorry, I'll do that in a minute. Because I had to go further away to get the piece of paper in, didn't we? Collage paper that we were using. So now it'll be a ticket or something down there, you see. Which is here. Just put this one of my stickers on. I sort of want it there, but I also want, I know. I don't want that there. Isn't that there the same? No. we don't. Oh, let's stick that down. Okay, so I stitched around that one, and then some of the you know, one of these I just cut up because I felt, you know, these are a bit big, so I just put that in there. Okay, which I like. And you can put, of course, something like that on, or the longer ones, up to you, but I've left that one plain for now, so I quite like that. So that's one. The next one that we knew needed something, I've done a little bit of prep, so just to make it so I can do more in my video. Okay, and that was that one there that I said looks a bit skew with and that sort of thing, so I'm going to add lace at the top to cover up that bit that looks a bit wonky. Might as well keep that top on that. I think that was from the other bit. Yeah, leaves are falling. What was it? Yeah, autumn's calling, leaves are falling, or leaves are falling, autumn is calling. So that was the other bit of that, which I utilised straight away on there. Do that over that. I'm going to stitch around that before I put the back on. So on this one, I think that about there. Okay, and then this can be tucked in the side. Yep. Yeah, it's got to come, I think, down there. Okay, so what I will do on this one is stitch around here, okay, and then I will glue that to some line backing paper and then stitch around the whole thing. But shall we have one of them on there? Yeah, I think I will. I try to I try to do them all a bit different if I can, different sort of the way these goes, because of where they might go in a pocket like that, or they might even become an actual pocket themselves if they're not too wide. So that is like that. So I might do all my stitching all at the end. I might put them together and then stitch around and back them all. That's how I would normally do it, you know, without filming. Was here, this is a tag. So, oh, I don't know where that come from. But this one was okay actually, but I just thought that would go there like that, and then that up there. So okay, and before I put that on, it's a little, when I cut this from my machine, it's quite delicate, so, and that's quite heavy, but it'll be fine once I've stuck it down. So I'm gonna stitch around that bit first. Now you can always put these on foam pads and things like that, but I don't, obvious reasons of how much I put in my journals, so that's why I don't. If I was making cards and things with it, then I most probably would. But again, when that's backed, that'd be stitched around. Actually, with this one, I think I don't really want to cover that nice leaf up, so I might do that again. And you would have seen, if you watch my videos, sometimes when I use a stamp, I'll stamp on other things, and that's part of that. And that stamp background there, that works in quite well. But you could always do this, and then, you know, if that's really plain, add a little bit of stamping. It's honestly, the crafting world is your oyster. I should say. I don't expect that makes sense at all. There we go. Oh, where am I going, Andrea? That's me laughing. See, once I laugh, that's it. I forgot I actually done loads of tags, didn't I, with the taperology stuff. So I've got all those as well. Oh dear. I have to make a little bundle up, I think, for somebody. Right. So that is that one. And let's go to the next one. Okay. So again, I felt this was a little bit sort of, yeah, that's going off a bit there, that's going off a bit then, yeah, not sure about that at all, so we can get rid of that. I thought I needed a bit of contrast on this one, just to and that'll join onto that there. That looks okay actually. Next time we stitch that might straighten up that line. Yeah, up there. That line's okay. Yeah, I think we're all right. But again, I'm going to be stitching around this. I am doing the stitching as I go with this bit here, because time I come round to stitching them all, I would have forgotten that's what I was going to do, and I'll just back them and stitch around and totally forget. So okay, a little bit of stamping, I think. That one, what ones have I got out? There we go. And brick red, or fire brick, seems to be the one I'm using in this kit. There we go. think I'll leave that one out actually. So I think I'll be using it often. I haven't used much fabric either. These must do. I have made some clusters though. I think I showed a picture on Instagram. I made some like clusters over my sister because I want to add some to the top of my journal, because there's a lot going on in the corners of the bottom and I just feels like it's sort of a bit flat on the top, so I made some clusters for that. Okay, and then stitch around that when we come to that. Okay, this one, okay, and I did a little bit of stitching on that bit there, okay, around that one. What's it? Oh, I was going to do this. I wonder if there's any left on there. Just want a little, no. I wondered if there was enough. Yeah, didn't want it too overpowering. I wanted it sort of like it been stamped a couple of times, you know, you stamp off, don't you, and then you stamp on, so faded. Okay, that's fine. But I can't really see where to put that now. No, I'm going to leave that one. Don't need it. Okay, so again, that'll be backed and stitched on. Okay, right, what have we got here? Yeah, that one I haven't done anything with yet. Just wondered, because that actually really goes quite nicely with that. Okay, this is just most probably just going to be an element. All right, like a cluster or a pocket, you know, when you do the flaps, they can look quite nice, you know, so like that. Okay, on the side of the flap that flaps over, or shall I do it that way? I might even have one, but this is the wrong color. Got blue. I don't know, I found these and they look really autumny. It's got Merry Christmas on that one, look. Just, I think I was coming to the end of my tether with the not end of my tether, but I was like getting, because I've been staring at the computer and I didn't even see that. I would have taken that out, but we can Okay, and I need a bit of plainish. Yep, that's working. That's using up a bit of the cut off, remember? Again, that'll be backed. Okay, and it makes it all stiff, I say. Not too thick though, that's why I like book pages. Brilliant. They're working out really good. Right, and then we have this one that was a sort of end bit. Okay, so this one definitely needs a bit of work. So I thought, first of all, I'll cover this a little bit of white over here. Okay, and stick that down. And then I put some of that down the side. You could use lace on this bit, definitely. So I'm going to use this. Oh, I don't want to butterfly, do we? Because we've already got one there, even though that actually has two butterflies. Okay, right. That would go. Oh, mushroom from Mushroom Kit, which is I quite actually prefer. And I'll stitch around that one as well. Right, I'll go and do that few, because the other three are tags that we got left, and they don't need a lot, just finishing. All right, so but I'll go and do these first, and then we'll go on with those. Okay, so these are done. Yeah, so they're all backed. Yeah, and stitched around. This one I'm going to do a little bit more stamping in that corner there. That was that one. You could actually cut the words down there if you wanted to. That was that one. Okay, and then that was that one. So it doesn't look wonky at all now, does it? Nope. Covered that over lovely. And that one, as you know, that was quite plain in that area, and that's that one. Okay, so this one, just gonna do a little bit of stamping a little bit deeper there, because I've got like sort of that little bit there, and it just sort of stops in line with that, so we don't want that. Right, so that's there. Oh, and that was the other two that we first done. Oh, and I added a little leaf there because I noticed there was birds on here, and then it leaves are falling. I thought, well, really, we need something there, so I put some leaves just there, and that one there. So pretty different, aren't they? You know, and that's just using the cluster medley with some of the backgrounds and some odd bits lying around and plain bits. So have a nice set of tags there that are unique because you've done the collage. And these are the last 3 that I'm going to do because that's the end of it. Like this one needs definitely straightening up. Everything's skew with on that one. So we'll do that one first because those are quite good. Okay, which I might do similar to, might have a bit of lace. Oh, this is some sort of skinny, like net. I might put that there actually, and then maybe have something down there to so you can't see that. This isn't quite long enough, but I think we'll be all right. Yeah, let's go for it. Okay, could do with just have a little bit of gold. Okay, to go with what it says on there. That's all gold. So let's put that little bit of that behind it. Okay, might stitch around this one, all right, because it's on top of fabric. Sometimes it lifts up a bit. No, I'm not going to use a butterfly. So might cover that. I'm going to cut a little bit more off the bottom of that one. That's better. If I got a taller mushroom, only cut out a few mushrooms. That's shorter. But that's actually quite nice. So I think I do like those grouped together mushrooms. Yeah, I just cut out a few. I really like that there. Yeah, it's gonna have to. Okay. Need something under there, under the mushroom. Right. I think I have something from the kit there at the top. Let's have a look. Oh, that one's quite good because it's got the sort of dates on it. And there, October, November, that sort of date there. So that's worked out well. Didn't know that. Just seen that. There we go. Let's forget August. Let's do. See? Look at the dates there, folks. Autumn dates. Totally planned. And on here I would do most probably a bit of zigzag stitch here, then straight stitch, yeah, all the way around. This one I think I'll turn into a tag. Okay, so I did the last one, and yes, right, I think I'm going to, actually I'm not worried about the top so much, but I think I'm going to trim a little bit off the bottom on this one. What's the bet in? It's most probably fits in a tall pocket beautifully. I just want to break this all up because I've got 3 lots of colour there. So I'm going to break it up with this. Okay, right, I'll go and stitch everything and then get back to you. Okay, so they're all done. I'm going to put a dangle in that one. I'll put a grommet in there. Okay, so that's that one done. And that one. Say sometimes I'll put a grommet in the top there. It just depends where they're going to be placed in the journal. All right, so, oh, and this one, I still saw a little bit of glue and underneath there, so I done just a bit of fancy stitching down the side of that one. Okay, which is great. My machine does do that, so there we go. Right, grommet, and I wasn't sure which to do, so I'm going to put a bit of both. And when I get sari silk, I split this down because it's usually about this width, and I just want that little bit there, so I'll just cut that in. So I've done too much. Okay, so I've got a bit of both now. Yeah, that's cool. And dangle already done because I do these. I've got loads of dangle videos, some couple of acorns there, just a little flower in there. So I thread that through. Got to make sure that's nicely shut. Yeah, thread that through. And then thread that through there. And then thread all that through there. So I've got different lengths, different length ends. So I have to just tuck it over. and then fit that through the hole. Okay. And trim off these bits. I do keep. I think I'll be using them soon actually in something, so can't disclose that at the moment, but there we go. Right, so recap before my battery dies. Let's do it on a nice piece of linen or something. There we go, and you'll be able to see them nicer. I'll take a picture then. So recap all of them. Like, I'll go through and pick ones out to put those in, you know, to put grommets in and everything. But that's what I do. Okay, so that's that one. That one. So that was the first one we done, wasn't it? Yeah. Sort of bookmark size, isn't that one? One's like that. And sometimes if I don't use these in a particular place and then I do another journal in there, I thought, oh, I could make a pocket out of there. I will cut them, you know, I would cut that down there, yeah, and then restitch. That's the sort of thing I do. And that one down. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that video. Yeah, it's one of my favorite things to do. As you know, I love collaging. So okay, well, thank you very much, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.